How's it going, everybody? Mike back at you with another edition of 5 Minute Game. And this time I wanted to play something that I used to spend a lot of time staring at this local Sela 7-Eleven because there were too many quarters lined up across the top and I would never get a chance to play. Asteroids. This is one of those games that I'd ride my bike over to the 7-Eleven after school and I had, 4 quarters in my pocket. Not a pocket full, it was 4 quarters. And I would get there and I could see all the high school kids crowded around the game with their chewing their tobacco with their spit cups up on top. And I could see 20 quarters just lined up across the top. And I knew I would not get to play because they'd be at it for hours and I'd have to be home. But now I can play it for you today. And to play Asteroids the proper way, actually, I'll just get into the slideshow here that I've got set up for you. So there is the cabinet of the game. And that's the control panel. What I want to point out, there's no joystick. It's all buttons. Rotate left, rotate right, hyperspace, thrust, and fire. You cannot play Asteroids effectively with a controller or a joystick. You have got to play with buttons. And most of the time Asteroids has been redone. It's been done for joystick controls or controller controls, and it's not the same. And I'll show you why. And here's just another information from the flyer on the game. Atari Space introduces another new space action blockbuster, a new concept that challenges 1 or 2 players to compete with themselves or against an opponent for higher scores. Asteroids is easy to learn and hard to master. I did learn one trick in the way I'd watch all those high school kids play that I can show you. And there's another image of the game and the marquee. And with that, the last thing I'm going to point out before we play is there is an asteroid. That's the big asteroid. Up here is a medium asteroid. And down here is a tiny asteroid. There are 3 sizes, and you start with the big ones, and as you hit them, they go into smaller sizes. And then this is a flying saucer. Well circled. There are 2 sizes. That's the big and the small ones. The big ones I call the dumb flying saucers. They just fire randomly and might hit you if they get lucky. The small ones, they try to kill you. And down here, 1 coin, 1 play, as in 1 quarter, 1 play. Shall we play? Let's do it. I have put my quarter in and now it's flashing push start. And here we go. And as you can see, I am you're going to hear the sounds of the buttons on my controller, my joystick controller with buttons, real buttons, that will allow me to travel and shoot and fire. And again, here's why. With the real buttons, you can do this. Fire rapid. Very hard to do on a controller. And make a lot of noise doing that, and that's the way it was. Let's go get the dumb saucer. Alright. I gotta start planning my approach carefully to the trick I'm going to show you. Get the dumb saucer. Well, actually, I need to get this asteroid. Okay, and I'm looking for one asteroid that's traveling. Oh, okay. I got messed up because the little flying saucer came out and it made me panic. All right, so let's try to set this up. What I want to do is leave that 1, and this little flying saucer is messing up my plan. I'm already down to 1 dude. All right. Well, I gotta get going. Here's the trick. This is what the big kids did: is they flew like this. And it was much easier to get the little saucer and much harder for the saucer to get you. And that's what they do. They just leave 1 rock and just fly, and that means it's over. So you would try to see how long you could last. And the other thing you can do is things get crazy. Hit the hyperspace. I hit the wrong button. Hyperspace would do pretty much that. Put you somewhere and you're dead when you reappear, which why hyperspace was never part of my plan. That's just a little taste of Asteroids in the spirit of 5-minute gaming. I'm going to keep it short for you. Hopefully you enjoyed that. I'd love to hear what you thought in the comments. There are other Asteroids games that came out after this one that I would be happy to review. Otherwise, thank you for tuning in and watching 5-Minute Gaming with Mike, and I will look forward to seeing you next time.
Thanks for watching The Watchman.
Please click on here to watch other episodes, and be sure to hit that like button too.
And please subscribe and hit that notification bell. That way you'll always be alerted to any future episodes.
It really helps us out, and we appreciate it.
We'll see you next time. And remember, we'll be watching.